Hey everybody, welcome back to Farming Simulator 25, Frankenmuth Mega Farm Project, episode 76. Our first thing we need to do right now is get our clothing sold. I'm going to see just how much less I might make. It claims that I'll make about 1.5 mil, we'll call it. But I am going to sell most of it to avoid having to load 47 boxes of clothes. I'm going to auto sell most of it right out of the Tailor shop. If I can actually manage to, sell that. So then we'll only have to load about 6 or 7 boxes. You'll find the thing. There we go. Right, so once we get the clothing sorted, we can actually pretty much just move on. I'm not 100% sure there's anything else to do. I am fairly certain that everything else can wait. The pigs have food. The cows have whatever food they're gonna have. Chickens will fold. The main cows need food. Okay, we gotta feed the cows. We gotta feed the cows every month. Gotta remember whether we fed them within each given month. Right. Now let's see about grabbing that other guy. There we go. This seems to be working out pretty well. Those will get moved or sold as they need to be. I don't think it will spit any out, because I told it to sell. We should be sitting at about two-ish or near 2 million once the hour ticks over. Alright, so we made 458,000 just off that. And then in about 6 minutes, we're going to tick over into 10 o'clock. And we're going to see money go up again, where it should be about, give or take, 1.1 million. I know it's going to sell it at a very slightly lower cost or lower price, so if we look at close, it's going to sell it at, I think, 31,997. But I just saw something that made me wonder. We can't make money in a slightly different way. Last season I talked about, like last series I talked about a way of making money that works, which is to flip used vehicles. You don't even actually have to repair them or anything. They're worth slightly more to sell than they are to buy, but it's only really worth it profit-wise if you do it with the big things. So we need to get this one's full. One next door is going to take some work. We got to do something about this dairy as well. Well, I'm wondering, maybe if I put it right here in front of the existing slurry, the slurry extension thing. Yeah, we just made a chunk. Yeah, about what I imagined we would. So that is a fine strategy. Okay, so two things to do. One of them is the silo extension, and that guy's massive. We get it set right though. No, we want the one that actually dispenses. It's the one that, what? Right. This guy acts as an extension. And if we put him like right here, maybe, just maybe, He will act as an extension. Okay, but it's empty. Which is weird because with the pigs, that tank actually does something. So it may not be about proximity over there at the cows. We'll just dump all the milk. And keep our eye out for the tornado. Looks like we're about 6K over of max, which is cool. Alright, we're going to buy a slurry tanker. I guess that's probably in field care. We do need to pick up that forage harvester as well. $25, $32. I guess we're looking at the 32 here. Although there's nothing. Transport, I don't want a tank. I want straight up transport. 30, 21, 65,000. Now we're talking. Can we pull it while it's full? We can pull it while it's full. This is the one to get. I'm gonna take a risk. Which means we don't need this guy. He doesn't have the hookup. This guy might. time harvester tool. You can hope. If not, we're going to have to get a big old tractor out. So if this guy can pull that and use it as transport, now we're talking, because that's double the capacity of the other ones. We can just fill it and go. Truck has been surprisingly useful. And it's awesome. I'm glad it is, because it's cool looking. Well, I wonder if stuff's gonna slosh out. Through a ditch and splash slurry all over somebody's front lawn. Somebody says somebody is full of it. This is what they're talking about. I was totally joking about the ditch. I did not actually intend to go into a ditch. Alright, it's time to get that BGA going. Let's get the biogas plant configured. Manure. Selling. Everybody's selling. So we activate the slurry. That's bringing a chunk. Oh, sugar beet cut. Forgot about that. All right, well, we can definitely use more sugar beet then. And manure. We can actually do the manure. Oh wow, it's not gonna... Can we dump more in the second slot? No. Okay. We got 14K here. So we can actually do manure. So with that, that means we need all the straw. Because we're going to want to blow straw in and get ourselves our manure. And I think we've still got enough money left over to buy the harvester. But my question is, why are we able to get slurry out of this guy? He says he has slurry. Yeah. Slurry is automatically going in there. Well, except that we'd be better off dumping it. What's the max slurry in that silo? Silo is empty. What if I just dump it all and then go get the rest from the other side and dump that all? So if we set up manure pits, then we can actually cart manure. The other thought I had was if I just slap down I keep looking around because I'm concerned about where that tornado is going to go. If we just slap down like a medium wood mill, one of these guys, and we put him like right here. Actually, we'd have to move a lot of things, but we slapped him down and we put him like right here. Yeah, something like this. Then we could probably just use the winch, the red winch, the 6-ton winch, to yank all of these trees into it. Although, if we slap down a big one, like in this realm, then we could make room over here somewhere. We could do the same thing and still have it for when we buy and clear the rest of this stuff. I think maybe like this. Yeah. Over there. We need to get a winch over and the saw stuff. Okay, this does have slurry. And it has some in it. It's not as much as you might imagine for other stuff, but it's there. So this can be an occasional thing we do. Probably not monthly. We let's see. I guess we can't actually liquid manure tank. Okay, not that one. That one is the unloading station, looping. All right, liquid manure. The loading station is that one, but apparently it's not loading from its friend like it was supposed to. So let's see if it'll go liquid manure tank to biogas plant. Vehicle does not support AI loading. Oh well. It's alright. With this 65K, it's actually not going to be that terrible. It's going to be a couple trips every once in a while. Okay, here is our thing, and it appears that the game has something against spinach, because last time it hit our spinach field, which is now our rice field. So this time it's like, you know what? You're not allowed to have as much spinach as you wanted. Man, is it going to go south through the, which way is it even moving? It's probably heading this way through my rice fields. Well, honestly, we might as well push on through and find out, right? Yep. Yep, right through my rice field. Thanks. Thanks a lot, Giants. I know that the odds are that it's going to hit one of my fields, but still. Well, we didn't really make that much, did we? I thought we made like 30K. Maybe we did. I thought we made about 30K an hour. But we could grab some sugar beet cut and get that rolling over there too. We don't have very much, but I think we have an excess of sugar. And so it's not like we need much. But it does make me think we need to buy that other sugar beet field. Oh yes, I do want to buy that sugar beet field. Because then we can cart that over there and cut it. There's actually a walkabout in the beet cutter pack. We could just dump it all in the walkabout. So I'm just going to check again, just in case it picked it up over the hour. Nope. All right. Well, we don't need this then. Although it looks like it might not be damaging the rice, so maybe that was actually a fortuitous path for it to take. Like it didn't destroy any trees this time, and that it's not going to. So that's cool. Alright, well, we're going to move the rest of this slurry. Let's have a little look at statistics. This is products. Biogas. 500 already. Hopefully that's more than 500 an hour. We'll get that sugar beet gut turned on. Looks like it's already full. Where did it get silage from? Oh, distributing. Right. All right. That's cool. Okay, so if we're going to do manure, we need a manure pit. I don't know if pigs produce manure or not. I hope they do. What if we put it right there? And just to check, no, it will happily put it anywhere. Okay. I guess we'll need another quantum conveyor. The other question is, do pigs even produce manure? I actually don't even know. I think the answer is probably, oh, well, we can put straw in here somewhere. Here? No, that's where the... Well, let's go see if there's somewhere we can stick straw. You just dump straw bales in there. Always hook up from the front, so having one is fine. Find out if straw goes in here or not. No. Okay. That this is too tall. This goes in. Not working here either. Usually don't have to blow it in. Maybe you do have to blow it in on these ones. That's fine. We can get ourselves a blower. Animals, straw blowers, bales. The difference. Huh. Well, we're gonna need something to carry that stuff. The difference that we can blow out either side, maybe? No, that's right side. You know what, we're gonna buy this one anyway. We're gonna need some way of loading them. Those pigs are getting big. Alright, so off to go. Off to go buy, or pick up the straw blower and bring a telly over here. Ah, you found my road. Hilarious. Alright, as you can see, I was trying to figure out a good spot for the manure, and yet I am not really finding it. I don't think this thing is going to provide manure into that manure. I don't know what the range is, but I suspect that it's too far. The slurry is certainly too far, but it also looks like we're already producing way more slurry than we actually need. We've got tons. Our eggs. Have a look at our productions real quick here. Silage is producing decent electric charge, methane, digestate, slurry, sugar peat cut, it's okay. Let's see, the bakery's got max egg still good. The question is, how are we going to get... Okay, yeah, we're down to 90k silage. The stones again, of course. We've got planks forever. We might make it, but we also can look at what we've got. We've still got... Well, we've still got a good amount of grass. Well, most of it's probably in whatever. We've still got a good amount of wheat. We could get that into the grain mill. But other than that, looks like we're maxed out. Right. Let's just look at these guys real quick. Okay, those guys have their food. And that's that. Those guys could use a feeding. Those guys have their food. And everybody else has their food. But it seems like we need to be pushing on the grass again. Of course, we could just go over there. And do grass with the Bergman. I was talking about wanting to see if I could double the Bergman up. I think I can. Alright, you water buffalo. It's time to get more TMR. And then we're just gonna roll some grass. I'm gonna get rid of this blue steel one. We make enough silage with the green one that it doesn't really matter. So we're gonna empty it and call it good. And then we can do full distribution from this guy and be able to distribute hay into the mixer and just input grass. And just 2 trips on this. We'll get that done. I am going to run a road through here, and I'm actually just going to do it now. I'm not even going to worry about it. I was waiting on the crop, but maybe time to get rid of this thing too. I'm just going to drive right over and let the crop die wherever I drive. Not worried about it, as long as I stay on this side. This road basically puts us pretty much right through to our other spot. We're driving past. Let's just have a quick stop off here. I need to put something here so I can switch to it. Okay, cool. I wonder if that thing's gonna wander over into my other crop there. I was thinking about this and its friend there. That's room for spinneries. I'd rather be getting through all the wool than having it sit there and build up. Fabric's worth more than wool. So even if we have to sell something because we can't process it, I'd rather be selling fabric. I'm sure that makes sense. And then we can plug 2 of those distributors onto each wool, and it will be entirely automagic. I did not think about the fact that we do not have anywhere to put this. And that silage is already full. Yep. So we need somewhere to stash silage. But I think that multi how much does that thing have? That's not going to accept silage, unfortunately. Okay, well, that's a bit of a problem. Alright, well, it seems like we're going to have to install one of these over here somewhere. We're gonna buy another. I don't think we need. Well, we do want another one of these anyway, but I think we also need one of these. Okay. So we're gonna take this after we go get it and run it hopefully far enough to be able to run straw into the mixer. Now we could let the mixer run itself out and move it closer, but it's fine. 18,000 is no big deal. Yeah, I'm filming this on the 10th, and the 11th is when the next at comes out, but I won't be able to afford the next at necessarily, because as I understand it, it's like 600 grand just for the base system without any attachments to actually do any work. We're looking at more like 1.4 or 2 million. Now we might be able to afford it because we're starting to make money on the biogas plant and other things, but who knows? We're actually approaching time on this. On this episode. Still have some time, but we're getting closer. But yeah, things are looking pretty good here. I'm a little subdued right now, a little bummed about the tornado. But then again, spinach is really just a sideline anyway. It's certainly not our main crop. I think I'm going to spend a lot of this money on, well, if we look at what we need to get, we need the forage harvester pretty much immediately. And that is going to be all of our money without the header. Well, all of our money at the moment. In fact, we're just gonna the long pipe. I recall doing better with the short pipe, actually, or with a standard pipe. It doesn't get in the way. Spend $2 grand on wide tires. That, and then we need a dolly, maybe. Yeah, we need to buy a dolly. Which is down here in miscellaneous. Oh, I get it. That's the 3-point protractors. Yeah. We now own that thing. We'll go pick it up later. think that's the input. Yeah, and that's the output. So many things to do. Oh, right. I need to extend that all the way around. Did I get the wrong one? I feel like I got the wrong one. Got the wrong one. That's not going to help us. Oh no, that's right. Okay, I got it. We're good. I remember now. Oh right, I see what's going on. I'll get there in the end. Usually. What we could do is get this thing the heck out of the way and not have to deal with it. We'll get there. Okay, there we go. Nope, nope, come on. We got this. Yes, yes we do. Okay, it is definitely picking up straw now. Where would the hay be going, I wonder? Because this guy should be distributing hay. Might as well activate it. We can't get the straw out. The chaff. That's the straw. Hey, where are you? Oh. Oh, stop. Man, talk about right on the edge. I think this would be easier to do without that. I think it would be actually easier to do with, yeah. And I don't think we need to dump. Well, we do, because we're using bales, and this thing doesn't take bales. It should take bales, but it doesn't. switches up sometimes. I'm not sure what the deal is. That should absolutely be going into the mixer and not into the silage factory. But now we've got 61k straw, and it's not going correctly. Not doing it. Oh, it's not full. It's full. Right. Which means we need to stop here. Yeah, I think it'd be easier on the straw to just go. You're only going to need this once in a while. It sure does confuse things occasionally, though. The click to switch that I've got. It's a right click by default. And you have to hit right control C to switch to making it left control C instead of right click. You have to do it for each vehicle. And when you're using something that has a right click action on it, raise and lower, etc., it gets pretty weird. I'll just stash this here for the moment. No, actually, we will go set it up on the potatoes again. You need to process them. go. Oh, just buggered that up. Hopefully we can finish off these potatoes. And then we can go get barley for the silo here, for the chicken silo. I just hope this is all of the potatoes and we're not stuck with 1,000 liters. Oh, alright, well, I'll just leave that there and go get a different trailer for the barley. Now, maybe you guys can give me some advice here. Should I be selling my old cows and growing new ones? I mean, aside from the Angus, the dairy ones, do they ever run out? Do they ever get lower production because they're old? Or can I just let them roll at where they're at? Where that Gerard is, there it is. I like that trailer. Oh, maybe there's a different, nope. Our tornadoes are over. We'll be using you a lot more soon, Mr. Gerard. But for now, let's actually do what we were planning to do and not just drive up there and stand around looking bewildered. I want to talk about pure luck. That's what that was. Backing up into that entrance. Take the barley first. Just get done with it. The wheat's worth more if I were wanting to actually sell it. Of course, that doesn't. Nope. Let's go right into there. Let's ignore the concept of a turning radius. Go right in the ditch. Okay, so is my... No, a tornado did not touch the rice, apparently. Which is quite cool, because then that means all we lost was a little bit of spinach. I was just real confused about why there was still barley in that thing, and I figured it out. My spout was on, and I was pouring barley back into that And when we hit what I thought was how much we had, I was done. And drove off. Yeah. Man, that is almost, that's crazy. That is almost the right length. That might even be worth it. Not really, but still kind of funny. We could spend the money on another Gerard and just have a fully automatic loader, chicken loader. Not to be confused with Kurt loader. You know who Kurt loader is, it's probably time for you to take your back pain meds. Good there. $43K oats in there. What is it we need to do next? Right, we need to just leave that sitting out there in the way. Alright, where are we going to put that? Because that is the field. So we want... We want room for a... Make sure I'm allowed to cut this. I don't remember where my land ends. And that's not a great idea. Okay, we have plenty of room. We gotta get rid of this rain though. Now cutting out an area in which to place the sawmill. Quote-unquote temporary sawmill used to process all these guys, because I'm not... not into carting wood across the map. Especially not deciduous. Alright, we gotta paint this up though. Just go, maybe like that. We didn't paint over our field border. I guess we did a little bit. You gotta push all this stuff into a big pile though. Out of the way so we can see the stumps. And I'm just gonna lumberjack the stumps off for this rather than bringing the stump cutter all the way out. I'll bring the stump cutter out for the main field portion, but we gotta get this mill loaded up as soon as we can. Bingo. There it is. All right, we've made a bunch of progress in a bunch of ways. I think it's time for a reboot of the machine. We are experiencing some serious stuttering after that rain. So I think it's a good time to call it anyway. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I will catch you next time.